It was a cold Christmas morning, and the whole city was engulfed in snowfall. Children played in the streets, while their parents prepared for the holiday. But this year, something was wrong. A family lived in a house on the outskirts of town, and they were known for their love of Christmas. Every year they decorated their house with bright lights, hung garlands and decorated the Christmas tree. This year, however, as they began to prepare for the holiday, strange events occurred. One night they heard a rustling outside the window. The next morning, it turned out that all of their Christmas decorations had been crumpled and thrown in the snow. They thought it was a prank by teenagers and continued to prepare for the holiday. But it wasn't just about pranks. The next night, they heard the sounds of chains grinding and banging on the walls, and when they went to check where the sounds were coming from, they found that all the toys were scattered all over the house, and the Christmas tree had been torn from the part and thrown on the floor. The family was frightened and decided to contact the police, but it turned out that no one else had experienced similar problems. Christmas was approaching, but for this family, it had turned into a real nightmare. The night before Christmas was the worst. They heard footsteps on the roof, pounding sounds and rustles in the dark. They tried to lock themselves in their room, but something, or someone, kept following them around the house. On Christmas morning, they decided to leave that house and seek refuge with friends. But when they went outside, they saw that the whole town was plunged into silence. No lights were on in the houses, the streets were deserted, and their car wouldn't start. And then they heard a whisper coming from the darkness. "This year's Christmas will be your last." Absolute panic gripped them, but before the fury of the entity descended upon them, they awoke, realizing that it was only a dream. They breathed a sigh of relief and realized that Christmas is a time of joy and gifts, and that scary stories exist only in our imaginations.